You take a couple steps toward the building and make sure you're not being seen. The recent events weigh heavily on you. You wonder if the whole ordeal at the park is any indication that the Sabbat is truly back and plotting something in Montreal. From an outsider's point of view, things at the Five Roses might seem quite normal. Well, excluding you trying to sneak in. Things are mostly quiet, with the exception of 2 workers making their way in and out of the building. They're carrying boxes and placing them on the inside of a truck while chatting merrily. In reality, you suspect the ghoul who lost his phone and notes at the park is hiding in the building somewhere. You wonder if you'll be able to find other hints in there that can let you know more about the Sabbat's leader's plans. Regardless, you need to make sure the ghoul fesses up. The safety of all Montreal kindred depends on it, and so does your own. From far away, you perceive a small silhouette pacing back and forth. It's a watchman. Behind him, an emergency exit ladder. Next to you is a car. With a simple glance, you can find more than one way to get inside. You better think this over carefully, though. After all, you can't afford to screw this one up. Time to find the ghoul and make him talk. So, we're going to read event E1, and then it will start. The best approach. You try to think of the best approach. It's either you try to sneak past the watchman, or talk to the 2 workers in order to gain some more information, and then hopefully convince them to let you go through. Of course, you could always just distract them and then sneak in while they're not looking. Whatever helps you get through to the ghoul the fastest. Okay, so these are locations we can interact with.
Okay.
So for instance, this is the ladder, but there is a watchman over there. There is a stealth mechanic we could try. As we all right now have 1 success from Lucianna here, or rather 1 more die than normal, but otherwise...
our stealth is basically the same.
Yeah, so this is the car. We can interact with the car. These are the guys talking over here, and there's the ladder over there, but it's being watched by a watchman. So I want to say the distraction might have something to do with the car. Like we might be able to...
turn on the alarm.
Yeah.
Maybe... let's see, what would that be? Yeah, you want to do the car?
Yeah, we could try that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be... I mean, I do have technology. Okay, it's a mental technology check.
Okay, yeah, none.
Difficulty 3.
Oh.
So... I'll get 1 success at least, and then I have 3 mental. And I think I did waste the willpower earlier too, so 2, okay, I'm gonna do a willpower. Try to get
1 more.
1 more, come on. Okay,
Yeah,
there it is, okay. So we're trying to find some way to trigger the alarm in order to attract the workers in our direction. Okay, so E9. You've successfully triggered the car's alarm. The 2 workers look in the car's general direction before running over. So we can set our character and the workers undesignated. So now we can set them, we go back.
Okay.
Essentially. Let's put it like that. But now they are over here, facing the car, so we can go past them.
Oh, not this guy?
Not the other guy, though, no.
Okay.
We could try talking to him, though. I mean, otherwise he is watching us. So we either have to...
And what is this over here? The 2?
The 2 is... Oh, we could try sneaking in there.
Hmm.
Because we basically go around where they can't see, and we can try to go in through too.
Okay. How difficult is stealth? Because
Well, the stealth would be like going this direction.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, we can just choose to go through that
Well, yeah,
now that the workers are gone.
Yeah, we got the car. Let's just do that
Okay.
instead of risking failure.
All right. So E10. So this is now gone then.
Okay.
Okay, so there we're going in. So you finally find yourself inside the flour mill. Time to find the school. So remove everything. So that's what I meant by sometimes these are like really quick.
Yeah.
And go and flip it over to the other side.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are going to start here.
What are these? Is this the wall? The white lines? And the
Yes,
dotted
yeah, the
lines?
solid
Okay.
white lines are walls, yes.
Okay.
And there's also going to be things we can search. There's gonna be one right here. One right here. Even though they're things, I'm just gonna put some of these back in here. There's one in here that we can interact with. And there's one over. So these are all things we can investigate that are like, actually, should do one over.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so read E11. Oh, okay. So there is a security guard in here as well. So where did
This guy?
Yeah. I'll just put the security guard number 10 is it's facing that way.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 4 different things we can search if we want to. The security guard does move from the looks of it.
Okay. Let's search 2. We're right next to it.
Okay. So we'll search 2. We're in the machine room in the front. Something in the room grabs your attention. It's a stack of boxes. You approach them to take a closer look. So it would be a mental awareness check. I do have 2 successes.
So do I. I'm 2 and 2 with awareness.
Okay. And I'm 3 and 2 for awareness. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll it. Just need one more.
Nice.
Okay, so that's like 5 successes. And I think this is the one where I read in the errata it's reversed. So I'll double check that.
Reversed?
Yeah, they reversed it so that the failure is the success of the success is failure accidentally.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, well when they wrote it, they flipped it by accident.
Oh, okay.
The outcomes. So let me just read through both of them. IN1, IN2. Yeah. Because it's the one where it's like the higher you get like caught.
Oh shoot.
It's like something inside, but the lowest one says you find something, but it's supposed to be the other way around. Something inside one of the boxes is reflecting light. Could it be metal? Okay, so you try to pull the box towards you as silently as possible, but it's stuck. So we have to make a physical athletics check, difficulty 3. I think you have better odds at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
A little bit.
you have 1 success by default.
Nice.
Okay, so I am 3. You managed to bring the box towards you without making a sound. Inside, you find dismantled weapons, except for one, a fully assembled shotgun. The serial number has been scratched out, indicating that it's been stolen. Next to the boxes, bags of flour. On the shotgun, you notice traces of white powder and handprints. It would seem as though the weapon has been manipulated recently. So you get to keep clue token 2. We'll just say that's clue token 2. Even though it's like, that's...
Yeah, that's cool.
And then that's it. So that was...
Do I get a shotgun?
No.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately. It'd be nice. That's what, when I first tried this one, that's what I thought I was going to have. Okay, I'm going to go to 1 then.
Okay.
Thankfully, well, I'll just go to 1.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, this guy does a weird thing where he walks in. Okay, so I believe this would be loading dock. Yes. You walk inside the room when suddenly you hear a strange noise. You gaze in its direction and slowly walk towards it. The closer you get, the more your suspicions are confirmed. There is most definitely something at the back of the room. It looks like it's hiding behind some old discarded boxes and flowers aside. So we can make another mental search check. Ooh, nice. I have 3 successes on that.
Oh.
By default.
Is that a 4?
Yeah, so I mean if I get anything, that's good. So
Hey,
that'd be 4 and 5. Since I have 3 search by default, and then plus 3 mental, so.
Okay.
So 5 total. Let's see what do we get from here. You investigate the room thoroughly and look behind a couple of discarded items and trash. You see an old box covered in dust. You open it and grimace in disgust at the sight of an abominable, maimed vampire with only a stump and a head for the body. It seems to be in torpor. You immediately close the box shut. Whatever sicko is responsible for this, you don't want to know. So this gets removed, and we gain the composed ability as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. We
did it.
Yeah, we did it. Would have given us an extra die. So I already spent the willpower. We did it. Would have. Yeah. Well, we have to use it this chapter regardless.
Okay.
Because it goes away. Okay, so that leaves. Let me look at.
How's the guard move now?
Then he moves here.
Oh man.
Right? Is it? No. Well, 2 was supposed to be actually him moving here.
Okay.
Then 3 was supposed to be him moving here.
Okay. So he's like looking into the hallway.
He's facing that way.
Oh, okay,
so
good.
he's going. Oh, okay. Because there's no wall here. That's what's throwing me. He's going in a circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No, okay. Yeah. It's like how's he gonna go this way? But we do have a wall here, so I mean we can wait another turn until he moves. It's your call. We can also try to talk to him. No guarantee what's gonna happen. Because we still have to search here, and well, I mean in theory we don't still have to search here. We're looking for the ghoul, but we could search here. We could search there.
Let's wait till he moves.
Okay. So his next move puts him here.
Okay. Now let's leg it.
Okay. Yeah, and then technically, because we go this way.
Yeah.
So then his next move. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine. I was like, I'm so confused because it's gonna go like here on his next move. So it basically just goes in circles.
Okay.
Goes there, and there, and back, and back. Okay, so then we're gonna go in here, or
Yeah.
are we going in here?
Yeah, I think let's go to 3. Take care of that.
Okay. And keep in mind, her ability is giving us an extra stealth die.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any stealth,
Neither do I. I have 3 physical, but no stealth.
So yeah, you'd roll physical. Oh, I have 1 stealth actually. I take that back. Okay. So maybe I could get in there if I roll well enough. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and risk it.
Okay.
But I'll go like solo. So it's basically I'm gonna try and.
You are behind him.
Well, like I would wait for him to go around, and then now I have 2 movement. Okay, so stealth time. I get an extra die for the physical, plus I have 1 automatic success.
That's another one.
Okay, so that would be 4 successes, in theory. And then he's going to move after that. So I'm going to search whatever that is, and then I'm going to try to stealth back out after he moves. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, you know what? I can go this way.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I keep thinking there's walls here. Like, I thought there was a wall here.
It kind of looks like it, but these pipes are like going above you.
Okay.
And then there's like a generator or something in the middle.
Yeah.
That's the wall.
So, where is, that's loading dock, machine room, number 4. Not the storage room. Okay, machine room in the back. You enter the machine room cautiously. In the far left corner, you find the ghoul, and your eyes. Oh. So that's read a team go. Okay, I did not realize that's the ghoul. So Etienne is now there. Well, I guess while I'm doing that, you can, in theory, do your own thing.
During
yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So while I'm stealthing there to interact, you would have had a chance to go.
So let's check out that.
Yeah, it's just I can't help you with your check. Because I don't want to rob you of your turn. You enter the storage room. You immediately notice some footprints on the floor. When you look up, your eyes stumble upon another worker from 5 Roses, a janitor. So this disappears. There's a janitor in front of you.
Okay.
And read the janitor a D1. And then meanwhile I'm going to be like on my own over there with the team.
Guys, I found him.
You stare at the janitor. His appearance is vaguely reminiscent of a praying mantis. He squashes a cigarette butt inside a small bowl already covered in ashes, then takes a step in your direction. Who the hell are you? He shouts. So you do have clue token 1, so you get a special dialogue. Because you found it over there.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Larry. Larry, fuck is wrong with you, you shout. He seems taken aback, both by your outburst and by the fact that you know his name. How do you know my name? Your colleagues downstairs told me. They also told me you were a little shit and you try to fight me for no fucking reason. Larry trembles and cowers. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I've been really tense lately. Yeah. So tense you need a smoke break and should be on the job, right? You point to his discarded cigarette butt. Larry's eyes widen in panic. Please, don't tell the boss. I won't if you leave me alone. He nods vigorously. Yeah, I will. Sorry about that, man. The meds, they make me jumpy. I need another smoke. Meanwhile, you do you. Sorry for bothering. And you gain... He disappears, and you gain the bully effects.
Alright.
I'll find that in a second. Alright, now we'll resolve the other one. It's probably in the bigger stack.
Oh, okay.
So now I've got to find Etienne. So this would have been after I stealth and went to interact with number 4. This is what will trigger. Where are you, Etienne? Facing the ghoul. Who are you? Etienne Saint Denis snaps. The ghoul takes a step back, his eyes on you. He seems jumpy. You assume he's suffering from vampire blood withdrawal. He probably hasn't had a fix in a while, and you move closer toward him. If you have clue token 2, or if your character Nico Miller, we do have 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got it right there.
Yeah.
Read D5. Time to get him talking. You hope his blood bond with his master is fading away. Perhaps his last blood fix was quite some time ago, considering he's most likely of low status. You show him the shotgun you found earlier. What's this for? We saw a bunch of these disassembled weapons along with it. I'm not going to tell you shit, he hisses. Well, there's no rolls here. It's just that I'm not with anybody else. Roughen him up to loosen his tongue. Try to bargain with him for getting information. Tell him he's already failed his mission for the Sabbat anyway, so he might as well just talk to you.
Well, this one gives me.
Well, yeah, but you're not with me though. Like
right.
you'd have to be in the interaction.
This would be plus
you
1
know
success on intimidation. Oh,
Yeah,
you have.
I have. Well, I don't need a rouse check, but actually, I guess I could use one of the powers. I get an automatic success added to a persuasion or so. Well, if we get there, I'm gonna try to bargain with. It's like I've come to bargain. Tell you what, if you tell us everything you know, we'll make sure to keep you safe. You'll be under our protection. The Sabbat won't even be able to get to you. The ghoul stares skeptically. The hell are you gonna do? Nah, I want something that will actually benefit me, like, for real. I don't think you're in a position to refuse, Hal. We already have you cornered. You might as well just talk to us and before I take back our generous offer. The ghoul's tough facade gradually fades away. I can't. There's nothing you can do. They'll kill me anyway. Well, would you rather know you're gonna die, or hold on to that hope someone might be there? The ghoul seems to hesitate. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. My boss is responsible for kidnapping some artsy vampire folk with a toreador. Yeah, I don't know much about that though. My job is something else entirely. Well, what is it though? The ghoul looks up at you. He's growing increasingly frantic and keeps glancing at the door. You note that he's trembling. Now I have to read the name. 221. Hopefully he doesn't just kill himself or something. I'm supposed to smuggle and prepare weapons for this thing. You raise an eyebrow. What thing, you ask? I don't know. Please don't hit me. He anticipates your move, putting his hands up. You roll your eyes. We won't hit you if you just talk to us. I know the boss wants to take down this strange creature. That's what the weapons are for. You wonder what creature the Sabbat is after and why. Looks like they're planning something really big. That really all you know? Yeah, it is. Right. And then we skip to D30. Assessing the ghoul. You take a step towards the ghoul, and his eyes widen in panic. What are you doing? He asks. You start sniffing, and you notice something odd in there. When you look down, something on the ghoul also seems to grab your attention. So I can focus on the smell. I don't have any occult, but
Neither do I.
but I do have 3 mental. Or I can focus on what caught my eye, which is same difficulty, but I do have awareness, so I would succeed. That's tricky. It's tricky. Do I want to? No. We'll go for the safe one. The sure. I'm gonna focus on what caught my eye. So I already have enough successes, but 1 more. So 3 successes total. 2 from my skill, and then 1 from the roll. 39. Good luck, Charm. You look down briefly, and something catches your eye. It's a pendant on his neck. It seems new and reflects the surrounding light quite brightly. Where'd you get that? It's a good luck charm my wife got me. For some reason you doubt the sincerity of his response. But why would he lie about the provenance of a simple silver necklace? The wind blows strongly, causing some resonance. The ghoul immediately jumps, terrified. They're here, he breathes. The Sabbat, they're here. You wait in the hope that his paranoia diminishes. So now I go back to 31. The power of fear. They're going, oh God. Etienne Saint Denis seems lost in his own head. Whatever he's picturing, it seems to be filling him with absolute dread. You grab him and shake him. Hey! He stares straight into your eyes, then pushes you with surprising strength, only to take off, dashing through the door. You chase after him. Okay, so E14. Alright, so this guy's gone at that point. Sweet escape. You chase after the ghoul. He makes it all the way to the loading dock before you block his path. The window is open. The air is cold and chilly. The ghoul slowly backs away from you. So I guess I'll be like over here, I guess.
Okay.
Read dialogue 2.
Guess we could have met up with you then.
Yeah. Dialogue 2. Well, unfortunately, it's like the way the mechanics work, everything, you still could, but
okay.
Everything has to be resolved before you can then join.
Okay.
You catch Etienne, who's now out of breath, right before he can leave the building. Instead, you corner him inside the loading dock. The night air is chilly, the window's open. Please, I've told you everything you need to know. Just let me go already. We still need more info before we can just let you escape here. He watches you intently. We need to know more about what the Sabbat priest is plotting. Look, I'm just a servant, alright? I'm like walking furniture in that dude's eyes. There's not much more I can tell you. You decide to push him into revealing one last key bit of information. So we can ask, what about the weapons? Or we can ask, what about the creature? That's something. I could use a weapon, but I don't have the skill for it.
I think we need to know about the creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the creature too. Where's this creature you mentioned? The creature? The ghoul echoes your words. Yeah, the one the Sabbat is supposedly making these weapons for. The ghoul seems to hesitate. His eyes dart right, then left. Then he realizes there's nowhere he can run. He sighs. It's in the sewers. Your eyes widen. Why there, of all places? Where in the sewers, though? You notice the ghoul is no longer listening. Instead, he seems fixated on something. You follow the direction he seems to be captivated by. He's staring at the window. So I can make a social insight check, difficulty 4. Or intimidation. I have no intimidation, so I'm going to have to go for the more difficult one. So I get 2 successes from my skill. And I'm going to need 2 more.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got the 4. I try to get inside his mind and find out why he's distracted. As a Canadian therapist would. The answer just hits you clear as day. Maybe the fear of the Sabbat isn't the only thing the school has trouble opening up with. Etienne, hey! The ghoul's attention returns to you. He still seems panicked, however, so you figure you don't have much time to get him talking. Is there someone you're protecting by chance? With the way his eyes widen, you know you've hit the jackpot. He just shakes his head. No, of course not. You sure about that? Because if you are, we can make sure they're safe and that the Sabbat doesn't lay a finger on them. The ghoul seems to hesitate for a few seconds. One more here. You wait patiently for Etienne to start talking. It's my wife, Patricia. I make the ammunition in my home, and she lives with me. The Sabbat is bound to be after you from now on, so obviously you can't just go back there. But if you give me the keys to your place, I promise to keep an eye on them while I investigate. The teen looks up with hopeful eyes. Really? You would do that? Yes. He seems to think it over, then eventually looks through his pockets and takes out a set of keys. So we got a set of keys again. Okay.
All right.
We also get the Vampire's Oath. Do you promise to look after her? I'll do my best. Okay, so you decide to pry him for one last piece of information. It's going to have anything else. 43. Listen, teen. If you really want to protect your wife, you're going to have to tell me everything. Like where that creature is exactly, for starters. The ghoul is a little pale, but he seems calmer than earlier. Of course, he responds. A teen searches through his pockets once more and pulls out a notepad. He then takes out a pen and begins to scribble something, after which he tears off the page and hands it to you. So we now receive written note as well, and we get a XP. So we all gain 1 XP. All 3. I wrote down the coordinates of the sewer. There's an entrance under the Jacques Cartier Bridge. You nod and take the note. Thanks. You glance back after putting it away. The ghoul is staring at you with a blank expression now. No way out. The cold breezy blows through the open window. Everything is dead quiet, and the atmosphere is tense. Something's wrong with Etienne Saint Denis. Etienne? Etienne? You call out. Your eyes dart toward the exit. You assume he's going to try bypassing you any second now. His blank expression concerns you, however. He looks pale and ghastly. It's like you're barely even there. He takes a couple of steps backwards and toward the window. I've said too much. Before you can react, the Sabbat ghoul lets himself fall into the void. Soon as the shock's worn off, you dash toward him, but it's already too late. As you look through the window, your eyes glance furtively around until they finally rest upon an increasingly growing red spot on the ground. It's a teen's body, in what is obviously a natural position. A pool of blood is forming under him, staining the asphalt ground. You hear the 2 workers scream and see them run toward what was once Etienne Saint Denis. By the time the police and ambulance arrive, you've already gone. Okay, so now this is where we get a choice. We can go to the sewer, or we can go to the apartments. So we also get 5 XP, by the way.
Oh,
So
sure.
5 XP and 3 boons total. So the party has 3 boons right now, so we could buy like extra equipment, things like that if we wanted to. Or we could just wait. And then we got 5 more XP. So I have 6 XP now. And then I would recommend we do another feeding events in between.
Okay.
Do you want to stay in the same location, or do you want to try the other place?
Let's see. I've got 9 XP.
So you could buy a rank 1 and rank 2 in the skill if you wanted. You can upgrade your special power. It costs 5.
Oh, like physical, social, mental?
No.
Disciplines?
So yeah, it's got the prices on the bottom. So if you want to
Oh, I
do
see.
an attribute, it's 4 for the first rank, 8 for the second, 12 for the third rank. And then it's cumulative, so it's not like 12 and you get to 3. So you said you had 9?
Yes.
So you could just save it, or you could go to, actually yeah, I think as far as attributes, you'd have to wait until you get to at least 12, I want to say. 12 to get to a third one. Or, but what you could do is upgrade a skill. Like if you want like a third rank in Brawl, for instance, you could spend all 9 to put it into Brawl. Or you can buy one of your special abilities. Like if you want to buy the first rank of Presence, for instance, you could do that. Or you could just save it.
I might get... maybe athletics, and then I'll save the rest.
Yeah, you want to upgrade athletics? Okay, so the second rank would be 6 points.
Yeah.
And then you'd still have the remaining 3.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, Montreal Nord or Hochelaga district. I'm gonna let you choose, because I almost felt the turning out the lights last time. Or we could just go to the same place if you want. But those are the two locations that we can go to right now.
Yeah, let's go to the other place.
Okay, so our options are a junkie, a social worker, homeless person, a prostitute, a doctor, some young punks, a dealer, a family, a watchman, or a garbage collector. I would think the easier ones would be like a homeless person or prostitute or the junkie, but I mean maybe they have weird effects or something, I don't know. But I would think those three would probably be the easier ones.
The individuals.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote for the prostitute.
Alright, let's do that.
Prostitute at Hochelaga Park isn't the fanciest of hunting grounds, not really offering the quality prey one might find elsewhere, but at least the place is quiet, that you can work with. Hearing some shuffling, you move away from the path, keeping out of sight. It's a woman, dressed in a diminutive amount of fabric. She's walking through the park without paying much attention to her surroundings, only looking up sporadically from her phone, as if she was following directions to an unfamiliar location. So we can do a physical check, or we can do a social check. The physical check is more difficult than the social check. I only have 2 die for social.
I have 3 physical.
Okay, so if you want to go for it, it would be a difficulty 2.
Okay. And it's
versus,
just straight roll?
Versus the social is a difficulty 1.
Mm.
But you do roll 3, whereas I roll 2.
Let's see. It's about the same chance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to go for it.
Yeah, let's try. Well, and I have...
Oh, you know, yeah, we had to... Well, you have bully, too.
Bully for you, yeah.
Well, that would be like a physical check, right?
Just says, oh yeah, it says intimidation, so specific. That's social.
It says on intimidation check, okay.
And then what is this one again? So
And we did it as gone now, too.
Reroll a Raz.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay, yeah, you got 3. Your coterie overpowers them both, and despite their squeals of terror, you take your due. You bite and close your eyes in bliss at the taste of the vermilion liquid. When you've had your fill, you leave them both splayed on the gaudy silk sheets as you slip into the night. Okay, I guess we just took them home. Like, whatever.
Okay.
Or took somewhere. Gaudy silk sheets. That's okay. Alright, so yeah, so then we would start at 0 hunger
Okay.
for the next mission.
Cool.
Since we have 3 boons now, we can actually buy equipment.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll upgrade physical.
Okay.
I'm gonna save up for that.
Oh, you're just gonna save it for the
Yeah. Because that'll be
yeah, because that would be I think
12, so I need another 9. And then I'll just
well,
upgrade
no, because
physical.
your physical it's whatever
4.
the
So I
it's
need
whatever
16.
the next rank is.
I
Yeah.
need 16, yeah.
Okay,
But
so
that's 4 dice, that'd be really good. And then you could do like, I don't know.
So let's see here. We have 3 boons. 3 boons. Well, I mean, we don't have to buy things, but we have the Molotov. I have a Molotov. I have 3 items already. I'm good for the most part because I don't. I mean, unless maybe I'll put one into Brawl or something.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll put one in. No, yeah. Because Brass Knuckles is a Brawl skill. But you can buy a Molotov cocktail, dog whistle, Brass Knuckles. You can buy a handgun for 1 boon, it looks like. The Bowie knife you already have, which is a better weapon, it's for 2. You can also buy a baseball bat, a hockey stick, a taser gun. a flashlight, a blood vial, a alchemy potion for Protean, a shotgun, or a butterfly knife. Or we can just save it.
What does the bat do? Or the hockey stick?
So the baseball bat, when combined with a weapon combat card, +1 slow token if you deal 3 damage to them.
So that would automatically do it because I have 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, actually,
and then,
if they have full
minus,
resistance, yeah.
minus the resistance. The hockey stick just gives you reach.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's only good for 1 use though.
Oh, right. Okay. It breaks it.
Yeah, it's discarded after you use it.
Okay. I would have thought it would give them trip them or something.
The taser gun stuns and immobilizes 1 fleeing NPC, but discarded after use.
Nice.
Flashlight gives you +1 to searches.
Okay.
Blood vial discarded after use, but it reduces your hunger by 1.
Oh, okay. Could get that maybe. I don't know.
I mean, if you want the shotgun, when combined with your weapon card, it gives you +1 to your weapon skill checks. So it just gives you 1 extra die. I'm sorry, not +1. +1 die. So you roll an extra dice when you make a weapon check.
So the knife is a success. The shotgun's a die. Plus it's ranged.
Is it success? Because it
says
says
+1
more
success.
Yeah, 1 more success, right?
Yeah.
So that's why that one costs more than just the basic knife, for instance.
Yeah. Plus it's ranged, and some things are ranged specifically. And then, how much do we have, and how much is that?
We have exactly 3.
Okay.
So later on, there's armor and stuff we can buy, like Kevlar vests to help with, give us innate resistance, and those the other stuff starts costing more. So
Yeah.
the more we save, the probably better.
Okay. I think I'm probably okay. I got the knife.
Okay.
I just upgraded my athletics, so.
I'm okay as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy the first rank of Burl.